what is the video pre-production process? Now, if you have been following us, you may know some of these steps, but the biggest question that we get when people are like, what do we do in pre-production?
What's the process like? We don't want it to be bottlenecked.
Yeah.
We don't want it to take forever. How do we do it and make sure it is efficient? That's what we're covering in this video. But first,
and most people forget the most important parts of pre-production, but you're not gonna forget because we got it for you today. And
we also have a free gift for you. If you're watching this video, video is important to you in some way, shape, or form, which is why we have a free 9-step guide, which you will learn how to create professional training videos
highly engaging
the need of a video production company, and how to follow this 9-step process that will again teach you how to create highly engaging training videos. It is linked below. Go check it out.
Number one, the most important part of video pre-production that is overlooked
is
you need to
hamburgers.
identify
I'm just kidding. It's not
the
hamburgers.
ROI, the return on investment that you and your team are looking for. So when we talk about ROI, we're not just talking about money investment, we're talking about money and time. What is the ROI for you and your team with your money investment and your time? What are you looking to get out of the video? You need to write that down. That's the first part of pre-production. What's the second part, Hector?
The second thing is actions. Now, what do we mean by actions? What actions do we want your viewers to take? Not only what is it we want them to learn, but more importantly, what action, what behavior we want them to take.
Yeah, what do we want them to do?
Because by doing actions, it will lead to results.
Your viewers' action will lead to your ROI. If your learners or your viewers, maybe it's a marketing
your consumers.
video. Yeah, maybe you're making, the next avatar, right? Well, you want people.
Or selling a product.
Yes. That's more
the
like
next avatar. We don't have $2 billion.
That's more likely. But the point is, you need your viewers to take James Cameron, are you watching this?
Options
But basically, you want your viewers to take action. If they don't take action, then you're not going to get ROI because your viewers aren't getting ROI on watching your video.
The next thing is outline. Now, here's the thing. The reason why we don't put outline and storyboarding and scripting together is because it is very important to look at what you are creating in a very simplistic form. What we like to do when we outline is, what are the bullet points? Remember when you were in high school, or maybe you were in college or doing an e-learning program or online course online, and you had to write some sort of paper. Before you wrote the paper, you outlined it. You looked at what are the major bullet points? What are the major takeaways? What are the major pain points we are talking about in this case, in this video? Let's really understand the high-level overview before we get really into the weeds.
Yeah, how do we make sure that our viewer takes action? You have to outline the steps, outline the content that's gonna cause that action to be taken. Number 4 is you're gonna take that outline and you're going to build a storyboard and a script. Now, you don't have to do this. You can actually skip number 4 if you want. We skip number 4 when we create these videos. We always define the ROI. We figured out the action we want you to take, and then we outline the video, then we skip number 4. But in a lot of cases, you may not want to skip number 4 because there might be specific visuals you want to put together. There might be specific words that you want to make sure are said. So you might want a teleprompter. You may want people to memorize the script. So this is an optional item, but very important depending on who you are and depending on your specific needs when it comes to creating content.
Which goes to the 5th thing. Now, this will not be something that everybody will need to do. It's all about finding a location as well. If you have a home studio, or if you have a studio, and like we are very blessed, we have this beautiful e-learning studio, maybe your friend has a studio, fantastic. Many videos are shot on site or in some sort of location. So finding a location is very important if you're doing an on-site type shoot. And we have a bunch of videos on our YouTube channel that talks a lot about this, what to look for in a location.
Exactly.
We will link that video somewhere here. However, finding a location is important.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times you may already have the location. So in that case, just go with that location. That's what we do. So this is optional as well, even though you will need a location. So number 6.
Number 6 is team and equipment.
Yes.
Of course, you need to identify
Not
and figure
optional.
out what team is involved in this project, because it's very important to see all parties involved,
Yes.
not just people shooting the video. Maybe there's actors, talents, influencers, or decision makers, if you will, on the ultimate say of things.
Who's
the
editing?
team? Who's editing? And equipment. What equipment are we going to need?
What equipment?
We
Yeah.
don't want to over equipment. In other words, we don't want to just bring a bunch of equipment or pay for a bunch of equipment or rent a bunch of equipment just to have. Really understand what is the equipment that we actually need to make this happen.
And then the last piece is make sure that everyone involved is prepped for the shoot and for the project, okay? So if we're talking about making training videos, we're talking about prepping the subject matter experts. We're talking about prepping whoever is capturing the content. If you are working with a company that is not an e-learning company, but they're just a video production company, you want to make sure that that company is prepped with the type of content you're creating. So if it's e-learning, make sure they know what you are looking for. You're gonna need to do some directing in that shoot, but you gotta do some prep ahead of that shoot. If you're doing some sort of other video, and you hire out a company or you hire out someone to just run a camera, make sure that they're prepped for that type of content as well. When we create these videos, really the only items that we do here are the ROI, we got this, the action, the outline, we skip the storyboard, we already know the location, our team and equipment, we always figure out who is involved, and then we kind of prep ourselves interchangeably with the outline, so we do all of those steps.
Now, if you are looking to develop highly engaging videos, specifically training videos, without needing to hire a video production company, we have a free gift for you, which is a 9 step-by-step guide. It is linked below. Go check out that.
It'll take you from A to Z, from pre-production to production to post-production or editing. Learner transformation statement, A to Z journey. Thank you for the likes and subscribes.